I am chatting with Dr. Stephen Doman for the Be Kind campaign. We would like to hear from him on the D for demonstrate and be kind. What does integrity mean to you?
To me, it means to be honest and truthful at all times. To basically act as if others are watching, even when nobody is watching.
How does having integrity benefit the team?
Well, because it builds trust. And, when you're part of a team, for me as a physician, I'm only as good of a physician as the rest of my team. I have to depend on the rest of my team spends more time with my patients, for instance, than I do. So I depend on their direct observations, their interactions, and everything else to make my own clinical decisions. When it comes to our administrative team, we work pretty closely together, and we each have, a little piece that we bring to that team. I mean, my piece is medical staff, and then, Dr. Coelt is the clinical director, so she brings focus on the, the departments that fall within her chain. And of course, we're kind of tied together. And then, you've got nursing, and of course, Mr. Scoggins oversees everything. But, but we all have to trust each other, or it doesn't work. Fortunately, we do.
Who taught you how to have integrity?
I believe that goes back to childhood. It was emphasized in me from an early age that that if I weren't honest and trustworthy, then that was not desirable, I guess is the best way to put it. So.
What motivates you to demonstrate integrity in your daily work life?
I want to be able to be believed. If I tell, for instance, if we make a referral for a patient to another facility, and I tell that facility this person has these diagnoses and these medications are effective, I want them to be able to believe me. I'll be honest with you, sometimes it would be easier if I would leave certain diagnoses off, because I know in advance that if a person carries a certain diagnosis, that I've got certain facilities that will be less apt to accept that referral. And if there are certain medications that will be less apt to accept that referral. But, one thing about it is I try to be as honest as I possibly can be. And sometimes that makes life harder. Sometimes it causes people to hear things they don't want to hear. But if I say it, I mean it. So.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
Sure.
Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're going to learn about integrity. A person who has integrity is someone who believes in kindness, honesty, and fairness, and practices those things every day in every way. For example, a person who is nice one day, but then tricks or teases someone on another day, does not have integrity. But a person who always does the right thing because it's what they believe in, well, that person does have integrity. So if you are kind, truthful, honest, and fair, and you act that way every day, pretty soon people will see you as a person with integrity. And that's a super goal to aim for. That's the power of integrity. Remember, integrity means being kind, truthful, honest, and fair each and every day.